Council Bill 0125 has passed. Congratulations. Thank you all.
Denver City Council just passed a resolution banning law enforcement from wearing face coverings.
I got calls from people in my community that were telling me, I've seen people with masks. I don't know who they are.
It applies to all law enforcement in the city, but it's directed at masked ICE agents.
And this isn't the greatest legislation ever packed to protect immigrant rights. This is literally trying to find the bare minimum.
Once Mayor Mike Johnston signs it, the bill allows local officers to arrest or cite masked immigration agents. But will that bare minimum ever really happen? Do you envision a day where Denver police officers are going up to ICE officers to arrest them or cite them?
No.
We asked Denver Police Chief Ron Thomas 4 different ways about how and if his officers would cite or arrest masked ICE agents. If de-escalation doesn't happen, they say, hey, take off the mask. Your officers say, hey, take off the mask. Hey, you're on public property doing immigration enforcement. What happens?
Again, I think that we have that discretion, and so we're certainly, again, not going to escalate a situation trying to enforce any ordinance.
Law enforcement, he gets to decide in real time how he implements that.
City Councilwomen Chantel Lewis and Flor Alvidrez drafted the ban, and while they say Thomas is in charge of enforcement, they expect DPD to be ticketing and arresting those violating the ban.
I believe they have an obligation to.
Thomas believes DPD has the authority to do that, but there's a difference between can and will.
And we haven't seen what we saw in Minneapolis here in Denver. If it came to that, I would hope that they would step up. I think that his experience right now isn't seeing that, and so he may not be able to imagine doing that at this moment.
So I would trust that if the mayor gives him the directive to make sure that they are arresting folks who are harming folks in our community, that he would execute in just that way.
Mayor Mike Johnston told me that he plans to sign this bill. Our legal analyst thinks that this ban actually has more legal legs than the executive order that the mayor issued last week that bans ICE agents from doing immigration enforcement on public property. He says this one doesn't single out ICE like that one does and doesn't stop them from carrying out federal law. We'll see, though, if they do any sort of enforcement beyond de-escalation. Live in Denver, Spencer Soysher, 9 News.